The Columbian Exchange was the exchange of goods between the New World and the Old World.
The Old World consisted of Europe, Africa, and Asia, and the New World consisted of North and South America.
All kinds of plants, animals, and diseases were distributed throughout the world thanks to the Columbian Exchange. Some animals that were brought from the Old World to the New World were camels. They were used for transportation. Cats were a common household animal. Chickens were used for their eggs and also used for meat. Cows were used for their milk and also for meat. Dogs are also like cats and they are common household animals. Goats were also used for their milk. Honey bees were used to supply honey. Horses were used for transportation. Oxen were often used for plowing. Pigs are used for their meat. And sheep were commonly used for their fur. Some plants that were imported from the Old World were wheat, and that was used to make bread. Sugarcane, which was used to make sugar. Barley was a plant that was mainly used to feed the animals. And tea plants to make tea. Oats were also very common and they were used as a good source of nutrition. Coffee was used to supply energy. Some fruits that were often imported was bananas and they were a good source of potassium. Oranges were often used to make orange juice. And lemons were used to add flavor to bland foods. Peaches are a type of fruit that are full of nutrition and vitamins. Pears were used also like peaches to supply nutrition and vitamins. Seeds from all of the fruit were replanted. Vegetables were also a main good traded between the two worlds. The main vegetables that were traded were garlic, which was used to add flavor to bland food, lettuce, which were a good way to stay healthy, okra was used to add flavoring, onions were also like garlic and okra, but could also be served as a common food source and did not have to be mixed with other things. Lima beans were often used for protein. Some common diseases that were spread between the two worlds due to the trading of goods were measles, which would turn the skin red and leave bumps and scars. Smallpox were also a common disease that ended up killing a lot of people.
The New World also exported goods to the Old World. Some common animals that were exported were dogs. They could help with herding the sheep. Llamas were used for their fur. Minerals that were found in trade between the New and Old World were gold and silver. These minerals had many uses throughout the two worlds. Some plants that were commonly exported between the New World and the Old World was tobacco. Squash was a common vegetable. Pumpkins were also a common vegetable. And potatoes were used for several different things. Vanilla was used to add flavor. Peanuts were used to supply protein if meat could not be provided. Tomatoes are in the fruit group, not to be confused as a vegetable. Much like the tomatoes, pineapples are also a fruit. Strawberries are a very valuable fruit. The blueberries were much like strawberries and they both could be used for dyes. Some common vegetables that were exported from the New World were avocados. Chili peppers were used to add spice to bland foods. The bell peppers are also used for the same purpose. Corn is a very common starch. Peas are full of vitamins. Chocolate was used also like coffee beans to provide energy. The most common disease that was transported from the New World to the Old World was arthritis. And that was the Columbian Exchange.
Yeah.